Hello friends, in this video I will show you how to make simple calculations in Android and I will do this in AIDE. So let's start with a new Android project with project name plus and com.mycompany.plus. Now here in main.xml of this project, here I will use two edit text field which will input numbers and then a button and a text view field. On button click I will add the two numbers or do other operations with them. So for this, first we need to change the orientation of this linear layout to vertical, and inside this linear layout add an edit text field add an edit text field, and below this add another edit text field, and below this add a button, and after this add a text field. For the first edit text field add an ID edit1. For second edit text field it will be edit2. For the button give ID btn1, and for the last text give an ID txt1. Now for button 1 change the text to calculate, and for the last text or for the text view change text to answer. Now let's move to main activity.java. Here we have to define all those four fields. So here just after public class main activity extends activity, write this code private edit text and give it a name edit1. Copy this same code for edit2. Now for the button we have to write btn1 here, and next we have to write it for text view field. This should be, you can give it any other name, but here I am giving it txt1. Now in onCreate method, protected void onCreate, which starts here. Now inside this define all those, means find view by ID, all these four fields. So here we have to write edit1 equal to, then write its type which is edit text, and after this write find view by ID, and inside this write r.id dot edit1. Now the same code has to be used for edit 2 also. Now change this in second line, change edit 1 to edit 2, and here also change it to edit 2. Now in third line it will be btn 1, here change the type from edit text to button. For that last line write txt1 and its type will be text view. And in find view by id write txt1. After defining all these things, we have to set an on click listener for button. So for this write btn1 dot set on click listener. Now inside this write new, then view dot on click listener. Now after this curly bracket, we have to close this bracket also. So put a closing bracket and then put a semicolon. And here just import, copy this code and add a new line. And here instead of widget write down view. So now after this in on click listener write add override, and in next line public void on click, and inside this write view v and then curly brackets. Now inside this curly bracket write the operations you want to perform. So for performing operations we need to define new double variables. So write a double a, double will be our number. So number a is the contents of edit text field. So here write edit 1 dot get text, and in order to convert it to number we have to write double dot parse double and put rest of the things in brackets. We also have to convert this edit text1 dot get text to string by writing toString after this. So first we get the text from edit text1, convert it to string, and then we pass it into a double. So this gets us a new variable called a. Now copy this code and paste it for the contents of edit text field, edit text to field, and here we will get the contents of edit to a double B. After this we will define a new double C which will be our result, or we will just name it as ANS answer, and this new double answer will be A plus B. So let's first do only A plus B, and in order to show this answer as in text view 1, we have to write txt1 dot set text, and here write ANS and convert it to string by writing. Now we can convert this ANS to string by writing string dot value of and put ANS inside bracket. So this will convert ANS into a string. Now let's check this. Here let the first number be 8 and second number 7, and when we click on calculate it gets 8 plus 7 which is 15. Now suppose we write 7.6, it will give 15.6, and if we write 7.656, it will be 15.656. So it will be like this. Now if you want to perform other operations, you can just change it here, a minus b, a into b, or a divided by b. Or suppose you want to calculate BMI, and suppose a is weight and b is height in meters, then you can write a divided by, and here write math dot power of b comma 2. So this will give b square. So this will be a by b square. Now let's check this. Yeah, suppose weight of a person is 60 kgs and his height is 1.5 meters. So his BMI will be 26.6666. So I hope this was useful for you. Thank you very much for watching this video.